The Quiet Village. Long ago, deep in the green hills of Africa, there was a small village called Abina. The village was peaceful, surrounded by tall trees, singing birds, and a flowing river. Every morning, the women fetched water, the men worked on the farms, and children laughed as they played under the bright sun. But there was one strange thing about Abina village. Every evening, when the sun disappeared behind the mountains, the whole village became completely silent. No drums, no songs, no laughter. Doors were shut tightly, fires were put out early, and everyone stayed indoors. Travelers who passed by called it the Quiet Village. In the village lived a curious boy named Kojo. Kojo was brave and loved asking questions. One evening, as his grandmother prepared supper, he finally asked, "Grandmother, why does everyone become silent at night?" The old woman looked around carefully before answering in a soft voice. Many years ago, a mysterious spirit visited this village. The spirit hated noise and warned our ancestors never to make loud sounds after sunset. Since then, we obey. Kojo frowned. But has anyone ever seen this spirit? His grandmother shook her head. No, but nobody dares to disobey. That night, Kojo could not sleep. He kept thinking about the strange story. Finally, he quietly opened the door and stepped outside. The moon shone brightly over the empty village. The wind moved gently through the trees. Everything was silent. Suddenly, Kojo heard a soft crying sound coming from the forest. Fear gripped his heart, but curiosity pushed him forward. Slowly, he followed the sound until he reached a large old tree near the river. There, sitting under the tree, was not a spirit, but an old lonely man. The man looked weak and hungry. Beside him was a broken drum. "Who are you?" Kojo asked carefully. The old man sighed. "Many years ago, I was the village drummer. One night, during a celebration, lightning struck my drum. The people became frightened and believed evil spirits had cursed the village. From that day, everyone feared making noise after sunset. They abandoned me here." Kojo felt shocked. All these years, the village had lived in fear because of a misunderstanding. The next morning, Kojo gathered the villagers and told them the truth. At first, they refused to believe him. But when they followed him to the forest and saw the old drummer, shame filled their hearts. The chief stepped forward slowly. "We allowed fear to control us for too long," he said. That evening, for the first time in many years, drums echoed through Abina village. Women danced, children sang, and fires glowed brightly under the stars. The village was quiet no more. And from that day on, the people learned an important lesson. Fear grows in silence, but truth brings freedom. Break time equals 1000 ms/.